Hi, I'm Jimmy Locke, and today I'm going to show you how to build a pneumatic ejector pump using a 3-gallon bucket. A pneumatic ejector pump is an air-driven water pump that's typically used for dredging applications, but I found that they're really useful for aquaponics and aquarium applications. The benefit is that they're quite energy efficient compared to airlift pumps. They can pump a lot higher than the level of the water, and they won't clog with debris, unlike typical submersible pumps. So let's go over what we're going to need. We're going to need a bucket with a lid that makes an airtight seal, 3/4 inch pipe, 3 90-degree elbows, 1 T, 1 union, 1 1-inch union, these are all 3/4 inch, 1 shish kebab skewer, 1 rubber bouncy ball, some kind of air fitting. This could vary depending on what you want to do. A water bottle with a tapered neck, and another water bottle that's slightly shorter than the height of the bucket. So you want a bucket lid with a rubber gasket, and you want something to latch it in. Notice that these three are slightly different from each other. This one doesn't have a rubber gasket. These only have about 4 latches. This one has latches all around. This would be ideal. Start by cutting 2 1 1/4 inch holes into the lid, one for the input, one for the output. Then insert the grommets. Next, we're going to make the air siphon assembly and spout, which looks like this. And this has to be shorter than the bucket. So these are 2 6.5 inch pieces that I just cut, and a small section.
To keep it on there, you can use 2 zip ties.
Now onto the check valve mechanism. First, you get your 1-inch union and your 3/4 inch union. Make sure they fit into each other.
So get your water bottle. Make sure this can be inserted like that. And mark. So this acts as a funnel.
Now you just want to insert it on the other side. Now this has to fit on here, so you got to cut these ridges off.
Now we insert the ball.
So this acts as the one-way valve. So now it's piecing it all together. And it's gonna sit on the bottom of the bucket like this. Next we put it all together. We need to thread a pipe through these grommets. So to do that I prime it with some hand sanitizer just to make it. Now I've got to add a hole for the air fitting. Now this just happens to be the air fitting that I have. You could use a number of different kinds depending on what you want to do. So now it's time to test it. What I have here is a water siphon, a water bridge going into my refill port. It's already primed, so this is full of water, and this is the spout where the water will be ejected into. So I'm using this air pump with all 4 ports connected to one, going into here. So the water that's getting injected into this bucket is displacing the water, so it has no choice but to go up this port here. The check valve prevents the water from going back into the refill port. When all the water empties, the air siphon will trigger, and then the water will flow back into the one-way valve and refill the bucket. Now with the stronger air pump, the faster you can pump the water and the higher you can pump it. I have a half horsepower air pump here connected to router speed control.